wonder if they ever considered making a mimic in the shape of a bonfire. That would certainly screw up someone's day. What the hell is that noise? Yep. Okay, well, those are familiar enemies. Brought back the slugs. Very noisy slugs. Very noisy slugs. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to the wolf's blood. Yep. Oh, great. Of course. It is the poison bog. Because there's never enough of those in these games. They're all huddled around a body. I wonder if it's a moonlit greatsword or something. Keep doing that. I just need to press triangle. Killing slugs, doing some gardening. Ragged mask. Interesting. The hell are those hanging from the trees? Okay. Extinguish 3 flames. How do I do that exactly? Do I roll into them? There's no watermancy in this game. Uh-huh. I feel like poison goes up and goes down faster than it did in Dark Souls 1. I'll say that much. At least it's not as sticky. At the moment, anyways. Do I want him to spit? Do I want him to spit on the fire? Is that something I do? Spit on the fire. Don't attack me with your stupid melee strike. You kidding me? What's this? Hit this thing. Does that piss off the slugs? Do I anger the slug god? There was once one of my favorite Sunday comics as a kid. Reading was the that wasn't a sentence, but one of my favorite Sunday comics was The Far Side by Gary Larson. I think that's his name. I've already forgotten. Guess it's not my favorite anymore. But I loved reading The Far Side, and I had a bunch of the books. One of the books I borrowed from a teacher in high school, who was also a Far Side fan, go figure. He lent me a book that had kind of some behind-the-scenes sort of just notes that Gary Larson wrote about particular ones, particular comics that he had submitted to the Sunday paper or wherever it was he was publishing his stuff. And one of them had to do with some slugs that had kind of herded around a giant salt shaker. You know, the irony of slugs being deathly allergic to salt, more or less. And they were worshipping it like it was a monolith of sorts. Well, he jumped on the fire, and it didn't do anything. so I don't know. It's a slug, you'd think. It would cause a lot more damage than it did to the fire. I am poisoned. Let's see how quickly I lose health. Right now it's tolerable. Who is erecting these crucifixes? Now I'm poisoned. Prism stone. Okay. Slugs, slugs, slugs. I am anticipating something far worse, just jumping out. Anyways, going back to my story that I abandoned because I got distracted by slugs. He wrote a thing about the slugs worshipping a salt shaker as though it were kind of like this mythical thing that was erected for them by some godly beings. And they were chanting to it, like, oi, 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 type stuff. That was the joke of his thing. It was just that one frame with a bunch of slugs praying to, like, a deity that they had over the salt shaker that, if it were to tip over, would likely kill all of them. But what was funny about it in particular was the fact that he submitted that around the same time as another one, and this other thing he submitted was like just a random, I don't even remember what it got mixed up with, but it was a simple one where this guy came home from work and was saying something to his wife about what she was wearing. Oh, here we go. It's thicker over here. Oh, great. This is a long poison effect. Are those still slugs over there? They're moving a bit more and faster. Oh no, it's dudes. Looks like there's stuff over there to worry about. Okay, I fat roll through the poison muck over here. Okay, well. Let's not head that way yet. But anyways, the whole point of my fucking story was that the newspaper screwed up the frames and the text and transposed them. And so you had this guy who was just getting home from work saying stuff like oi 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 oi, and then the slugs were saying some shit about like you can't believe the day I had at work sort of thing. It was really funny. Yeah. Was it funny when I just told you there? I'm sure it was. I apologize. Hopefully you're just entertained watching me fumble my way through Dark Souls 3. I mean, it's fun for me. Yeah, I don't care. Fuck you, slugs. Rotten pine flesh. Okay. It's a dark wraith. Okay. Whoa. I don't know how that worked out in my favor. You know, you'd think. Oh, okay. I've gotten lucky here a couple times. Not sure how. Interesting attack. Well, that was fun. I just got an Estus Flask back. That's cool. I appreciate that. Holy shit, I was totally unprepared for that. Okay. It's over here. Sage's Coal. Great. Don't know what that is. How do I put out fires? Well, that's cool. I got dark wraiths in this game again. Kind of missed those guys. I didn't, but they were something I dreaded about going to the New Londo Ruins in Dark Souls 1. And it's not like they were necessarily like the most difficult enemies. They just were deceptively powerful. Like, you could parry their attacks, but the timing for the parrying wasn't that good. Like, it wasn't... It was easy, and then if you kind of missed it, you would get punished real bad for it. Okay, there's some sort of slug creature over here that's standing on its hind legs. Is it like a fungus creature from The Last of Us? Something else see me yet? Alright, well. What the fuck are you? What are you? You are a very interesting creature. You're like a werewolf goat. A weregoat? Those things are over there. Okay, so they're all over the place. Let's try and avoid their attention, because I don't want to fight them while being poisoned. That seems like a bad time. Ugh. What's up here? Another boss battle? I'm skeptical about walking through archways. Great. That one has a weapon. Even better. What are you? Let me get a look at your face. Do you have a face? Okay. It's like some weird monkey werewolf ram thing. Interesting. Yay. More of that. Weird chimera beast. This game's been pretty generous with the bonfires so far, so I'm expecting to see one around here relatively soon. I mean, there's technically one right there. What you keep saying. I don't know what that means. I guess it has to do with these guys? I don't know. Extinguish 3 flames. You have a note directly next to one of those dudes. Where am I now? So lost. Did I not come up this way? Oh, I think I walked around this. Yeah. I walked around this pathway to the backside, encountered the Dark Wraith, and came over on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Well. I want to try and avoid getting poisoned again, because I really would like to conserve more Estus flasks if possible. We got some stuff, some purple moss that might be able to help us. Looks like there's some more more game over there, maybe. Maybe. This is a big area. Performing a lot better than Blighttown, that's for sure. As well as the Valley of Defilement, for that matter. Need a familiar sort of sound effect. It actually reminded me of the catfish from Castle Crashers, in all honesty. Oh. Derp. Well. I wonder if that's bad news for me. Okay. Well, that's cool. I think I see a bonfire over there. Of course, it's past 3 of those guys, which will be a problem. Okay, nothing back here. Oh dear. 3 of those guys at once. I don't know about that. They're pretty powerful, aggressive assholes. Well, let's go back to that other one and put that flame out, I guess. And then try our best to stay alive long enough to touch that bonfire. Because usually, if a bonfire is placed behind the enemies, getting the element of surprise is just that useful. It'll really kind of turn the tide of a battle. So. We're gonna see a cinematic every time, huh? Okay. So, since those are attached to big towers, I got that one. The other one's over there. Okay. Doesn't hurt to look up sometimes. So it's over that way, right? Can't really see from down there. I definitely would like to unlock that bonfire before I go chasing whatever dreams and nightmares might be over to that way, so. Ooh. Well, those are interesting looking. Those are like some poison ants or something. Blight ants. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to aggro these guys all at once. Let's see if we can get a free hit in. Here we go. Holy shit. Of course they're spellcasters who cast stupid plague spells. Oh, he's not even casting a spell, he's just burping. Had some garlic for lunch. Come on, all the way over here, buddy. You know you want to. All the way. All the way. Rotten Grue dagger. Oh, are these Grues? It's a lot of noises from below. Would like to learn these guys' attack animations a little better. Come on. Come at me, bro. I'm sure I'll get plenty of opportunities. Now that I've scared myself into thinking that the guys from Software would actually consider making a mimic in the shape of a bonfire, I am slightly worried about that as a possible thing.